with the BlackRock ETF surrendered to the forces, the anti-ESG forces, or maybe it's more like Bitcoin's been co-opted by them, and I worry it was more the latter.
The future is going to be a multi-asset, multi-chain future. And what you use will depend on the use case, right? And the key is going to be interoperability.
XRP is one of the best ecosystem in terms of, the blockchain is concerned. The best example is like their native token standards. The compliant focused, combination of compliant focused regulatory standards.
We found out about fractional reserve banking at the Bank of Amsterdam in 1610, when, like all fiat money inflations, it came to a roaring bust.
One of the biggest goals, I think, for the EVM sidechain is to be the application of the XRP ledger that creates more demand of XRP.
There is some talk of going on the back of, let's say, an XRP or some other currency that's out there now that's functioning well and has been basically tested.
Is there a deep state? Yes. Can we fire these people? No. Can presidents fire them? No.
I'm not sure it's going to go up that dramatically from here.
From here?
Yeah, I think we got the ETF edition, and I don't know who else buys it quickly from here.
Some interesting investment advice.
Know what you hold?
Enjoy the ride, pal.
It's the XRP Army.
If you got a baggie, welcome back to some more Moon O'Clock News. Shout out to the latest up. We got Louise Hill in the building. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing them likeys. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap today at 2.37 trillion. No change in the last 24 hours. We got XRP currently right around 47 cents. Stellar XLM right around 9 cents. We got BTC right around 60,894. We got ETH right around 34 hundo. We got Flare Networks right around 0.024. XDC 0.029. Axelar 57 cents. We got Songbird right around 009. Stronghold 005. We got Zahal right around 0.09. Evernote 17.5 cents. Taking a look at the altcoin season index, currently in Bitcoin season at a 22. We need to be above a 75 for it to be a full-blown altcoin season. We got one from CoinDesk to pop things off. They say Ripple won in a California court last week, but the judge's ruling muddied the waters on whether XRP could be considered a security. Crypto lawyers say it's a symptom of a bigger problem. Brad Garlinghouse responds and says, CoinDesk, this is embarrassing. California judge did not call XRP a security. In fact, only XRP and BTC have clarity in the US. You've already had to delete a misleading tweet after correcting a misleading headline on the topic once. The industry needs CoinDesk to do better. Stu Alderati says for all the SEC has done to muddy the waters with this inconsistent legal theories, the courts are seeing right through them. The Binance decision last night is long, but absolutely worth the read. Chad Steinberger, it's about interoperability. Money will move like emails, XRP, RLUSD, RISXRP, interoperability.
We're not looking at a single asset future or a single chain future. The future is going to be a multi-asset, multi-chain future. And what you use will depend on the use case, right? And the key is going to be interoperability. You need to be able to move assets across chains, right? So a good example is, the Ripple stablecoin will be issued on the XRP ledger, but on Ethereum as well. So that allows you to use, the speed, the efficiency, the low cost of the XRP ledger, bridge that with the native smart contract capabilities of Ethereum. And that allows you more utility, right? So I think it just comes down to use cases. For some use cases, CBDCs will make the most sense. For some use cases, stablecoins will make the most sense. And when it comes to an interoperable and, cross-border aspect, we feel that, some assets like XRP will also make sense.
So you're not just insisting on XRPs, but rather, make it compatible with EVM.
It's about the interoperability.
Wow.
Eleanor Terrett District Judge Amy Berman Jackson has just dismissed the SEC Gov's claim that the secondary sales of Binance BNB token qualifies as security under the Howey test, citing Ripple's Judge Annalisa Torres. John Deaton says, I take huge pride in the fact that me and my 75,000 XRP holders played a significant role in getting Judge Torres to rule as she did. Judge Torres not only cited my amicus brief, she cited other briefs as well, but also cited the thousands of affidavits we submitted by XRP holders when she ruled the sales of XRP on exchanges did not violate security law. She ruled as we requested XRP itself is not a security. XRP drops. The XRP ledger has got to be the best institutional ecosystem where you already have major banks working with you and create some major liquidity.
My name is Sanjeev Birari. I'm one of the founder and chief business officer of Zonex. We started in 2017. And up till today, we have done almost close to around $5 billion of assets tokenized. Any issuer who wants to tokenize the asset, whether it's a real world asset from, say, commercial real estate debt or an equity or a bank's tokenization fund, they can just take our tech infrastructure, and in 48 hours, they can be up and running to tokenize any asset class. And it can actually integrate with any chains. So tokenization is nothing but converting any interest of any asset into a digital asset, digital token. So we are actually putting that asset's ownership interest on blockchain. And once you do that, you're basically owning that particular asset on chain. And that ownership interest, we divide it into multiple tokens and we issue those tokens as a security. Those securities are actually compliant based on the jurisdiction where the asset class is. XRP is one of the best ecosystem in terms of, the blockchain is concerned. The best example is like their native token standards, the compliant focused, combination of compliant focused regulatory standards. XRP has got the best institutional ecosystem where you already have, major banks actually working with you. And actually, it creates a major liquidity. The adoption level has increased quite a lot over the last 6 years. And I think we are at the point where, most of the institutions have got into this space. So I think it's, the future is extremely bright for tokenization of RWS.
We got Rob Cunningham, Cool Show. The global system of fractional reserve banking has long been protected by a worldwide military industrial complex that exists to preserve, defend, and grow the central banking cartel at any cost.
After they fled down into Europe, there was one of them, a guy by the name of Meyer Amschel Bauerberg, who decided to enter into clandestine world government. Meyer Amschel Bauerberg used the symbol outside of his father's silversmith shop, a large red shield, as inspiration for an alias. And he went by the name of Rothschild. That's German language for red shield. Now, Rothschild was born in 1743, and when he was in his late 20s, he formulated a financial enterprise with 12 other entrepreneurs with the dedication, with the interest and the intent of conquering everybody and everything. They were going to do it with fractional reserve banking, and that turned out to be a very successful tool. We found out about fractional reserve banking at the Bank of Amsterdam in 1610 when, like all fiat money inflations, it came to a roaring bust. And they learned from that and wanted to implement it wherever they could so that they could be the ones that benefited from that enterprise.
DLT ends the long nightmare of fractional reserve banking. We got XRP drops. The biggest goal for the EVM sidechain is to be the application of the XRP ledger that creates more demand of XRP.
Are very clear, and I encouraged people last year on Apex. I think it's even more important to encourage people today. We are getting closer and closer. The software is almost ready. It's very prepared for production. The amendment is published. It just needs to be voted. For the apps to launch in one of the biggest blockchains, obviously in Bitcoin, it's quite difficult to launch EVM products. So you have Ethereum, you have Binance, and you have XRP. So you are effectively launching on the third biggest blockchain in terms of market cap. You can bring any EVM compatible contract, and you have XRP as a native token. That's also very important because you can connect through the bridge to any other chain. But if you connect with the bridge to any other chain, you need to sell XRP. So it creates a flow of increase the offer of XRP sold. You cannot interact with them while holding or trusting, for example, XRP. And when you sold that, all the fees on the other ecosystems will be paid in Matic, in Ethereum, in whatever, which ultimately grows and benefits the infrastructure of these chains. This is perfectly compatible and you can use it, but if we encourage people to launch these EVM projects on the EVM sidechain, this creates demand of XRP, because all these projects will need to purchase XRP in order to deploy their software. All the people they're inviting, they will need to purchase XRP to use that. So it creates a flow that it creates demand. Actually, one of the biggest goals, I think, for the EVM sidechain, it's to be the application of the XRP ledger that creates more demand of XRP between many others, because it's a general purpose application, which is a blockchain itself.
Yeah, Jack the Rippler, boom. The Federal Reserve will use XRP to bridge money from A to B. XRP, the universal interoperable bridge.
So the paths are leading to some form of a digital currency. So do you think it's coincidence that we're now at the exact same moment seeing executive orders and mandates come out, and in it there is talk of a coming Federal Reserve digital dollar?
No, it's par for the course as far as I am concerned. I mean, how far along they are, I'm not certain. I have looked into this fairly deeply. There is some talk of going on the back of, let's say, an XRP or some other currency that's out there now that's functioning well and has been basically tested, and then putting a CBDC on top of that. That certainly could be achieved. And if it were, it could expedite how quickly this comes to the fore. I think
all roads lead, all paths lead to XRP, the bridge asset. We got John McAfee. Is there a deep state? Does it secretly control America?
The deep state is a conspiracy theory it's defined as the people within the U.S. government and military who are in secret control of government policy. Secret? Please, people. The deep state is those people within the U.S. government that are career employees that cannot be fired by people that we elect by the Congress or the president. There are the FCC, the CIA, the Securities and Exchange Commission, the IRS. Are these people in control? Can they enact laws? Fuck yes. They're called regulations. For every law that Congress passes, and we elect Congress to pass our laws, there are 20 regulations enacted by federal agencies that have far more impact on our lives than anything Congress can possibly pass. Is there a deep state? Yes. Can we fire these people? No. Can presidents fire them? No. It's designed that way so that political parties and political interests cannot affect the deep state. Do you understand the nightmare of our situation, people? I'm sorry. It's not secret. It's as open as anything could be. In the past, since 1975, 200,000 regulations have been passed by our federal agencies, encompassing 800,000 pages of fine print. People, it is no secret. It is as open as it can be. The deep state does control America. Wake up, people, please. God, use some common fucking sense. Thank you.
R.I.P. John McAfee. Drain the swamp. Free the standard. We got one from David here, new billionaire investor and co-founder of PayPal. Peter Thiel says that Bitcoin has been co-opted by BlackRock and big institutions.
Are you still convinced?
I think it's gotten partially unlocked with the Bitcoin ETF. But then there, probably the part where I'm less convinced of is this question of the sort of ideological founding vision of Bitcoin or these cryptocurrencies as sort of a cypherpunk, crypto anarchist, libertarian, anti-centralized government thing. This is always the line.
Isn't that what got you interested in the first place?
That's what I thought was terrific about it. And then the question is, does it really work that way? Or, has that thread somehow gotten lost? And so when people in the FBI tell me that they'd much rather have criminals use Bitcoin than $100 bills, it suggests that maybe it's not quite working the way it was supposed to.
Have you sold any of your Bitcoin?
I still hold some. There are all these ways I didn't buy as much as I should have, and I'm not sure it's going to go up that dramatically from here.
From here?
Yeah, I think we got the ETF edition, and I don't know who else buys it quickly from here.
Some interesting investment advice. That actually surprised me because I don't think I've heard you. I thought you were still all in.
I still have a small position. It probably still can go up some, but it's going to be a volatile, bumpy ride. And I had a dual reason. One was this sort of, ideological, decentralized future of computing world that I really do believe in, really believe would be better. And it seemed like the perfect vehicle for that for such a long time. And I am just much less convinced of that. And so
interesting.
So maybe Larry Fink with the BlackRock ETF surrendered to the forces, the anti-ESG forces, or maybe it's more like Bitcoin's been co-opted by them. And I worry it was more the latter.
Okay, different question.
It was never BTC. Bitcoin was just a test. Get ready for XRP to go live. We got DEX5 Pro. Hey, Nixer, FFM, look at what your new API delivered. The XRP Ledger trading volume since 2013, DEX, AMM, and total. Volume tracker going live on DEX5 Pro on Monday. You can also check out DEX5 within your Zamen wallet, the DeFi one-stop shop, desktop, mobile, Zamen, Bifrost. We got one from EliPel. Buy two, get 20% off Independence Day. Enjoy 20% off when you buy 2 items, limited time only. July 28th, July 4th, don't miss out, shop now. We got the EliPel Titan 2.0 cold wallet, their latest edition. If you're looking for a 100% air gap wallet, CC ELA 5 Plus upgraded security against offline and online attacks. Over 10,000 coins supported, touchscreen, QR code. Supports 10 accounts, iOS, Android, 2-factor authentication, offline upgrade, NFTs, auto self-destruct, 100% air-gapped, simple, secure, 100% offline, no Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, USB, or networks. Just scan the QR code for private transactions. Full control in your hands, sign what you see, and trust what you sign. Dual-layer defense with the CC ELA 5 Plus secure element, anti-disassembly, anti-tamper, smooth and easy experience, EliPel Titan 2.0, secure, simple, superior. Also, check out their other products. They got the EliPel Titan Mini Cold Wallet, the EliPel Seed Phrase Still Protection. We got the EliPel Joy Seed Phrase Generator. Buy two, get 20% off EliPel Titan 2.0. We got Milky Bull Crypto XRP exhibiting 2017 PA vibes, looking ready for markup move. And we got Mustache altcoins. I think it's finally time to send this bad boy down. Just look at the bearish candles of the last few months. I don't know how many times I shared this chart in the past few weeks, but soon you'll see why one of the biggest alt seasons is coming, in my opinion. Hope you got those bags packed, locked and loaded, offline in your own secure cold storage wallet. Not your keys, not your crypto. And let a friend know that the greatest opportunity, multiple lifetimes, is still at hand. But the train's left the station. Tick-tock. Tick-tock, where will those bags be when that regulation jar of molasses finally breaks open and XRP's true price is finally revealed? Big bags. Later, glitches.
So we turning the fly up, you see that Batman on the flyers. Just do it for the bags. And every time you wanted to spend it, I said no, crypto low. Hey. Just do it for the bags. Pushing warrior game, but we a bunch of strong warriors. Manifest our glory. They told us his story, but we put that out of them. We taking back some of this inventory. This is story. Taking shots like Rambo or it's all or nothing. These bags we stuffing. Deep state they bluffing. We know we pumping. No, you didn't want us with it. Know it's something. Them hidden hands. Don't listen to no puppets. I just do it for the bags. Keep on